This video reviews graphing lines in standard form. Standard form is ax plus by equals c, and we need to remember that the slope and the y-intercept, which are normally notated with m and lowercase b, are not in this equation in this form, and therefore we need a different method to graph it. We could make a t-table then, and we can use any values of x as an input in any value, and then input that and find the value of y. The easiest value to find will be 0. When we put a 0 in for x, that number will go right here, 0 in for x. 3 times 0 is 0, so now we have right here just 2y equals 18, and when you divide both sides by 2, right here and here, you're going to get 9. Now, the second thing we typically do, that is called, by the way, the y-intercept. Now we're going to find the x-intercept. To do that, we plug a 0 in for y. When we plug a 0 in for y, that's here, and we get 2 times 0 is 0, so now we have 3x equals 18. Dividing both sides by 3 on both sides, we're going to get 6, so we have our x-intercept of 6. Now we're going to plot those 2 points on our graph. So 0, 9. Remember that this is a point. 0 is our input x, and 9 is our output y. So we're going to plot the point 0, 9. So from the origin, we're going to move left or right 0 units, and then we're going to go up 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that's where we're going to put our value, 0, 9, our point. Now we're going to plot 6, 0, and again, from the origin, we're going to move 6 to the right. It's positive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to put 6, 0 right here. Once we plot those 2 points, we can draw the line that goes in between them, and we're done. Okay, we'll do the second one now, again using the x and y intercepts. We'll put a 0 in for x, and we will solve for y to find our y-intercept. We plug a 0 in, we have 2 times 0, which is 0, and now we have negative 4y. This is super important, don't forget that negative that is there. So we have negative 4y equals 14. So when I divide both sides by negative 4, I'm going to get negative 3.5. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to put a 0 in for y. When we put a 0 in for y right here, again we have the 2x over here. Now we have negative 4 times 0. This is all 0. So we have 2x equals 14. Dividing both sides by 2 gives us 7. We're going to plot each point. We've got 0, negative 3.5. So from the origin, left or right 0, down 3.5. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need to plot it at 3.5, negative, 3.5, which is right there. And then our second point, which is going to be at 7, 0. We need to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 units from the origin to the right, and then up or down 0, which means it's right there. And once again, we are able to graph our line.